2K Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to today's event. Today's coverage of the Haven Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. G'day mates, Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam, and we're basking in the beauty of this course here in the delightful Tahitian Escape. Rich, what does this opening hole par 5 have in store for the players this week?
Look for the backs. It's 5-5-5, and a nice tee shot will allow pretty much every player to go for this green at 2. Second shot will play straight downhill. I gotta say, I've seen a lot of golf courses in my lifetime, Luke. The second shot on this par 5 is absolutely astounding. I love this opening hole.
Oh, I'm fired up too, Rich. Let's see how this one plays out. They found the sand here. Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. Got some good distance on that one. And here we are with the third shot. Yeah, that one will play. An opportunity for a birdie here. Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
This one's a par 3. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's going right. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Ooh, that almost went down. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This one to save par.
Was on a good line. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee. That's nicely done. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one. Club up. I like this play.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Putting for birdie here. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. We're back along the beach here at Tahitian Escape, the 4th hole, Rich.
Long par 4 and sand everywhere. What a spectacular setting this hole is. You find the fairway. Your second shot is going to be a little bit downhill, surrounded by what? More sand? You don't say here in Tahiti. What a spectacular hole this is.
Not ideal to find the fairway bunker, but a chance to make amends. I've seen worse looking swings in a playground. Will he be able to get out of this one?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
And here we are with their fourth. 3 strokes off the lead. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Great touch.
Now 5 strokes behind. A chance to put last hole's bogey behind them here at this tee. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the lead. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? That's a well-played chip shot there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And it's back-to-back bogeys here. Got to turn this momentum around.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Sitting at +1. Choosing the 9-iron here. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Got a bit out of shape. This one shouldn't find the cut stuff. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
I'll tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Hit a house. It's fair to say that putt got away from them, didn't it? Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. That shot so good, we need to have another look.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Time for the second shot at the 8th. Going with the pitching wedge here. This one might need to get down a little. Oh, tidy looking shot that.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Oh, just missed. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup.
And a bit of frustration starting to set in as the par just misses the hole. And the closing hole on the outward 9 at Tahitian Escape is a par 4 measuring 420 from the tips, Rich.
Layup short of those fairway bunkers, those cross bunkers there in the fairway. Second shot straight back up the hill. When the pin's in the back of the green, it's almost a completely blind second shot. Finding the green here in 2, job well done.
Well, sometimes in the game it gives you good breaks and then you get bad ones. Unfortunately, this one's a bad one. Oh, he's caught up in some branches there. Yeah, that's the right option. You should never compound an error with another one. That's some good golf right there. And he needs this to save par. Yeah, nicely holed. That's a good fight back.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th. Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. This sand shot awaits. And here we are with the third shot. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Well, safe from the surface. Maybe it's time to hold a long-range bomb. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, so close. And that should secure the par on this one. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Wow, this first cut is just lovely. It's almost like fairway. No worries here. Nice out the rough here. Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
9 feet to the cup. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Now teeing off on the 12th hole. Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Yeah, oh no, this one's left.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
A par putt on the table.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Ooh. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Sitting at 1 over for the day. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. That's heading into the rough, I think. Henny, what does that lie look like?
This is like a bad lie with a bit of grilled bad lie on top, sprinkled with dashings of bad lie.
Just 1 over par.
Four right.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from around 135 yards,
looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going down? Lovely touch. Well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Even for the day. Going with the 7. Yeah, nicely played.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Ah, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
That'll sting a bit.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Yeah, nicely holed. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
And coming off that double bogey then last makes it even more difficult.
And choosing the 8 iron here.
Taking a right at the light. This is not what they want.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2 putt for par would be just fine.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
The old hammer hands putt.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
That's well holed. Sitting at 4 over for the event. And the penultimate hole at Tahitian Escape is another one of those risk-reward par 4s.
A hole that you are just hoping that the wind is helping just a little bit. Straight back up the hill. Just a couple of little bunkers there that you don't really want to find. But even if you do, the way this green is sloped, everything kind of seems to run right towards the middle. This is a fantastic opportunity for birdie, certainly. More than likely, an eagle or two.
Putting for eagle here. Like the look of this one. Looked like they hinged in that stroke. I like the look of this. And that will drop in for birdie. And with that effort, now 3 over for the day. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. That was pummeled. Great drive. Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Playing their 4th shot. wonderful effort.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Well, Luke, I think he's found his distance.
So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports,